What's up, everyone? Jay here with Solo YGO, and today we're coming at you with a quick, just kind of tribute to LIGHTSWORNs over 15 years. So we've got 13 of them, and what we consider the max rarity. Not necessarily, ultra rare versus super rare, but whichever one was the most desirable, probably more expensive as a consequence to be more desirable. So you'll see some super rares in the cases where the card has the ultra rare traditionally, but the super rare is more desirable from its tournament pack or whatever. So yeah. We'll get straight into it. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. We're on the road to 100 subscribers right now, but hopefully 1,000 soon. Alright, so number 13, we got Arcus LIGHTSWORN Druid. Super rare out of Light Destruction, first edition. Nothing too crazy to say about this guy, that's why he's number 13. Typically, no more than a 1-of if you actually saw it play, but he allows your monsters to not be targeted by effects. But other than that, he's a good guy, just somebody had to be last. And same goes for Jane LIGHTSWORN Paladin out of Raw Yellow Mega Pack. The most I can say about this is it didn't usually see more than 1 or 2 in a deck. Allowed you to get over some monsters that gained some attack when it attacked, but yeah, Raw Yellow Mega Pack was released on February 21st of 2012. So that gave us some much needed reprints of some of the popular stuff from the last few years, like LIGHTSWORN's Gladiator Beast and whatnot. So yeah, Jane is an ultra rare. They didn't really feel it needed anything more, and quite frankly, I agree. So this would be the technical high rarity if I had to choose one. Didn't see another one looked any, too much more desirable. So yeah, that's at number 12. Number 11, we got Gareth LIGHTSWORN Warrior, super rare out of Turbo Pack 1. As I mentioned, some cards had ultra rare printings like this one, but the super rare out of a Turbo Pack or a tournament pack, a little more desirable, a little more money. People love their tournament pack stuff. So yeah, Gareth didn't really see much more than 1 as well. A lot of these you'll notice like you just have 1 or 2 if it's a little better, but typically no more because they're just names for JD. So yeah, and you want as much names as possible in your deck, at least of the ones that are even worth any kind of playing. Like yeah, you wouldn't put the really bad ones, of course. Like there was this one that looked like a horse, just nobody played it. Wolf at number 10, LIGHTSWORN Beast. Such an iconic card. There's some real good ones in this set when this is all the way at number 10. But yeah, it's a super rare, so Wolf was the one you never want to draw, the ultimate brick, but you'd love to see him get milled, of course. Free body out there. Do some shenanigans with him. Yeah, they should have made this an ultimate rare out of one of the tournament packs, because if you're going to draw a Wolf, you might as well draw the shiniest one possible. But yeah, it's okay. Another one they did that too at number 9 is our favorite dog, Raikou LIGHTSWORN Hunter. I feel like an ultimate rare of him would have just been amazing because he's such a great card. Even played in other decks, during Edison format. So he was good removal, mill 3, get some stuff going on in your graveyard. Raikou's everyone's favorite dog. He's getting a little pricey for a super rare though, closing out on 30 bucks actually. So if you guys don't have these, I don't want to say it's now or never, but Master Duel coming in and all that, the new fan base, which is great, but provides a little more competition for the rest of us trying to get our collectibles. Alright, so next up at number 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Number 8, we have the first ultimate rare that we're showing you guys today. This is Celestia LIGHTSWORN Angel, first edition of Light Destruction. Yeah, she was like the in-archetype Gladiator Beast Gyzaris. She would pop 2. Yeah, again, didn't really see more than 2 of her in a deck. She's a good name, but you don't really want to draw too much of her, especially because she requires a tribute. So yeah, she can't just get out there first turn unless you have a way to cheat out getting an extra summon or tributing one of your opponent's monsters. So yeah, Celestia is really good, really beautiful card, but yeah, she's over here at number 8. Alright, number 7, we have the first spell, Solar Recharge. And this one's a little dinged up, but it shows how old these cards are now. Ultimate rare out of Light Destruction, and yeah, I should mention that this was back when ultimate rares could come in core sets, so it was really nice just to have a bunch of shiny cards available. You can go hunting for them in the booster boxes right off the bat, rather than have to wait for a tournament pack to give you your really shiny stuff. But the Solar Recharge always felt a little bit better drawing Wolf when you have this in your hand as well. Get to draw 2, mill 2 as well. Definite 3 of back in the day. Pretty sure that's Jane on there. If I'm mistaken after all these years, let me know in the comments. But yep, really good. At number 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Now number 6, we have the third and final ultimate rare from Light Destruction. Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress, first edition. Yeah, again, just another name for JD, but it was really good. You get to, you know, pop a spell or trap. You did lose your attack with her because it got switched to the defense, but you know, sometimes that's really needed, especially if you had a, you know, pesky floodgate on board or whatever, or if you didn't want to, you wanted to see if you can hit their mirror force, something like that. But yeah, Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress is really pretty. Looks like she has stained glass in the background or something. I've always been mesmerized by her art specifically. A little darker too. I don't know if this is Euro North America. I can't tell on a lot of these old ones, but a little darker for sure. Alright, and then at number 5, we got the first secret rare monster. The only one actually. We got Erin, Lightsworn Monk. Again out of Light Destruction. She's really good as another name for JD. She got that shuffle back effect if she attacks the defense position monster, so, and she gets a solid 3 mils, so really good. Really beautiful card. Love her in a secret rare. Checked TCG and there wasn't actually too many listings left, so yeah, a lot of this stuff, it's like, I want to say now or never on getting it, because it's just getting more and more ridiculous to find it, especially with the price tags that are being attached to them. So yep, really good Erin. At number 4, we have everyone's favorite dog on a spell, which is everyone's favorite spell for this deck too. Limited to 1 during Edison format for good reasons, just so good. This card's even good by today's standards if Lightsworn ever found a way back into being a package or something. Mill 3, add 1, it's just really good to getting stuff in the graveyard. And back then, and especially now, the graveyard is just like an extra extension of your hand, so just really nice. Again, limited during Edison format for good reason. This came out of the Duelist Genesis, which was, you know, one of the sets right after Light Destruction. It didn't release until September 2nd, 2008 though, so Lightsworn players were really excited back in the day when this came out. Didn't stay at 3 for long though, because really good card. Alright, another card that was limited during Edison format. We got Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner at number 3. Out of Champion Pack 8, which came out the following year, barely. January 5th of 09. Yeah, this card, I think when I checked, had like 3 listings left on TCG. Just such an iconic Champion Pack card. It's getting really expensive now. Everybody likes their hollowed stuff, and Champion Pack stuff is just, any of the Tournament Pack stuff is just usually more desirable. So yeah, Lumina, just really good card. You know, they knew this card was good back in the day when they had it at once per turn, because even nowadays a lot of stuff can only come back off the ban list if they eroded it to be once per turn. Obviously Lumina's not at 1 today, but just power creep's a real thing. But yeah, back then they knew how much you could abuse Lumina otherwise. So yeah, Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner at number 3. Number 2, we have the cover art card of Light Destruction. We got first edition Ghost Rare Honest out of Light Destruction. It's always so nice seeing these iconic cards, these cover cards. Yeah, just taking it in for a moment. It's so nice seeing Honest. This was at 2 during Edison format, so this was good, along with like Klute for the Black Wings, pretty similar in effects, to gain some damage during the damage step. It was always nice when they attack your Lumina and she's, you know, a little body, 1000 attack. They don't realize you have one of these in your hands maybe. Yep, that's number 2, Honest. Such an iconic card. And the last iconic card, I know we're overusing that word today, but it's so warranted for such an esteemed set over the time and legacy archetype. But yeah, number 1, we have Judgment Dragon. Ultimate Rare out of Turbo Pack 1. Again, Turbo Pack 1 released on August 5th of 2009. August 15th, I mean. So yeah, that released, you know, the Super Rare Gareth and then this guy. This was definitely the most desirable card in that set. Yeah, the previous high rarity was the first edition Secret out of Light Destruction, so everyone was excited to get this Ultimate Rare guy. And it's still such a sought after card today. Yep, so iconic. Yeah, getting pretty high on the price too. There was surprisingly a little more listings of this one than some of the other ones in the set, so he's not too far off, but he's pretty expensive regardless. Probably, yeah, more expensive than any other one still. Well, alright guys, if you're new to the channel, again, subscribe so you can keep up with all this legacy stuff. We'll be doing Edison format on the channel. I'll be getting a deck profile for this soon here. Also to honor, you know, the 15th anniversary. Probably not right away, but, you know, eventually. Anyways, guys, see you in the next. Appreciate you.